Good morning, Year 3. Welcome to your maths on this lovely Tuesday. So, I hope that you all practice your 4s and your 8s yesterday, especially your 8s, because today we're going to be finding out just how well you know them, really. Okay, this lesson is a little bit different. You might look at it and think, oh, that looks a bit strange. But I'm going to explain it now, and then I really want you to have a good go at it, okay? So, I'm going to tell you a maths story, right? Basil has 9 sticks, matchsticks, let's say. 9 little sticks, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just checking I've drawn the right amount. Now, he's making shapes with his matchsticks. Okay, first of all, he wants to know, with his 9 sticks, how many of these mountain shapes can he make? Now, he needs 2 matchsticks per shape. How many of those can he make with his 9 sticks? Okay, let's see. Let's draw it out and see. So, I'm going to draw it out in red. So he needs 2 per mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. He cannot complete the last one, remember, because he only has 9 sticks. So let's just check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay. So how many mountain shapes can he make? He can make 4 with 1 left over. So, to write this out as a mathematical sentence, mathematical kind of equation, we are going to write, we started with 9. 9 matchsticks is the same as, is equal to, now, how many mountains were we able to make? We were able to make 4 mountains, 4 lots of 2, because remember it takes 2 of them to make each. And how many did we have left? We had 1 left, okay? Let's just check to see if I've written that correctly by working these out. 4 times 2, we all know, is 8, plus the 1 we had left over. Is that equal to 9? Is my number sentence correct? Yes, it is. Okay. I know that might be a little bit confusing, but just bear with me and I'll talk you through it once more. Okay, so our friend Basil, I like that name, had 9 matchsticks to begin with. He wanted to make mountains with his matchsticks, okay? He needed 2 matchsticks per mountain. How many mountains could he make? We drew it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. He could make 4 and 1 left over. Let's just double check that he's used all 9 of his matchsticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, we had to stop at 9 because that was all the matchsticks he had, so we've run out. Okay, so he could make 9, with 9 matchsticks, it was equal to 4 mountains with 2 matchsticks in each. Okay, remember these numbers represent, this sign represents lots of, 4 lots of 2, 4 groups with 2 in each. Okay, and we had 1 left over on its own. So he had to add 1 at the end, okay? 9 equals 4 lots of 2 plus 1. And we've double checked it, we've worked it all out, and we know that's correct. Okay, Basil's done with his mountains now. He's finished with them. He said, I'm going to make something better than mountains. I'm going to make squares this time. He wants to make squares. Now, you'll already be able to tell me how many matchsticks he needs for each square. So let's make them. Let's draw them out. So remember, we only have 9 matchsticks, so we're making squares this time. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. My first square done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 2 squares. Now we're already up to 8 matchsticks, and he has number 9. Can that make another square? No, he's run out of matchsticks. Okay, let's write this as a maths sentence. So again, we started with 9. 9 is the same as, how many squares do we have? We have 2 squares, 2 lots of, how many did it take to make each square? 2 lots of 4, and we have 1 left over. Okay, 2 lots of 4, 2 groups with 4 in each, add 1. Let's just check that that equals our 9. 2 lots of 4, we know from before, is 8 of course, add the 1, 9, okay? Hope you're all still with me. No worries if you're thinking, Miss Palmer, what are you talking about? It is tricky, but remember you can watch this video twice if you need to. Okay, Basil, done with squares now. He wants to make an octagon this time. Octagon, okay? Let's draw it. Still only with 9 matchsticks. Okay, still only with 9 matchsticks. He's going to make an octagon, so let's draw it. Okay, let's really look at this and see. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember, an octagon has 8 sides. We've used 8 matchsticks. Here comes our last one, 8, 9. It's a bit big, that one. 9. Can he complete another octagon? No, he cannot. He's only got 9. Okay. So let's write this out as a mathematical sentence, right? Again, starting with 9. 9 is the same as how many octagons? 1 octagon. And how many matchsticks did it take to make the octagon? It took 8. And we had 1 left over. Don't forget that 1 that gets left over, he's added on at the end. Okay, kind of gets forgotten about. Let's double check that this all is correct. So 9 is the same as 1 times 8 is of course 8. Add the 1 equals 9. That is a true statement. Okay, let's do one together. So this time, I'm going to give you 11 sticks. Okay, so remember you have 11 sticks this time. Okay. Yeah, let's go with it and see what happens. 11 sticks. So it might be helpful now for you to pause and go and get a pencil and a bit of paper. So if you find it helpful to draw out each shape, then you can. If you're more confident, then you might not feel like you want to draw them all out, and you can just write the math sentence, okay? So you have this time 11 matchsticks, okay? How many mountains with 2 in each can you make with 11? Pause the video, draw it now, and have a go at writing that math sentence underneath, okay? Pause and have a go. Okay, All set? Let's go through it. So I'm going to draw it just to show you 11. So we need to make as many of these as we can with 11. So I'm going to count as I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, completed. I've done 11 matchsticks. Don't have any more than that. So let's write my mathematical sentence. So how many did I begin with? How many matchsticks did I have altogether? I had 11. Now 11 was the same as how many mountains? 5 complete mountains. How many matchsticks did it take for each mountain? 5 lots of 2, definitely. And then 1 was left over at the end, so we need to make sure that we add him on at the end. Let's just double check. 5 lots of 2 is 10, add the 1 is 11. Well done, that's what you got. Still not quite sure, go back to the beginning, watch my example, and then come back to this point, okay, and keep going. Right, this time you have finished with mountains, you're making squares. So remember, you need to draw out the squares if it would help you. Your 11 matchsticks is there to remind you that's all that you have. And then write your math sentence underneath, okay? Pause the video, do that now. Right, here we go. So, how many squares this time? So we've only got 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I didn't quite have enough to finish that last square, interestingly. So, I started with 11. 11 was the same as 2 complete squares, 2 lots of 4, and then how many did I have left over? I couldn't complete another square, so I had 3 left over. 2 lots of 4 is 8, add on the 3, 9, 10, 11. Okay, well done if you're still with me. Don't worry if you're finding it a little tricky. Okay, last but not least, we have 11 matchsticks and we want to make an octagon. So same again, pause the video, you need to get your drawing done and your number sentence. Give it a good go, okay? Right, here we go, we're going to go through it. 11 matchsticks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 octagon complete. 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, don't have enough to complete my octagon. So we started with 11. 11 was the same as 1 lot of 8 matchsticks. Add 3 left over, okay? 8, 9, 10, 11, you should find that it's a true statement if it is correct, okay? Well done guys, I know that's tricky. So in your maths today, you have the example, part 1 is the example, Basil and his 9 matchsticks for you to have a look at again if you need it. And then in part 2, you have 3 different numbers for you to give me the answer and a mathematical written out number sentence to show me how many of each shape could be made for each number of matchsticks, okay? Give it a good go guys, do what you can and let me know how you get on the traffic light indicator, okay?